Without our love for what we do, none of this would be possible. Welcome to the Blue Top Podcast. We are Sofia and Ariana Jewelewicz, twin sisters and co-founders of Blue Top Legend and Blue Top Yachting.
This is where we dive into all things adrenaline, yachting, and running a business on and off of the water. From insider tips to stories that inspire, we're here to help you navigate success.
Welcome to episode 2 of our podcast. We are so excited to really kick this off and get you guys started.
Last time we shared how Blue Top Legend came to life. Today we're diving more into Blue Top Yachting and how it started. We're going to talk about Sofia's passion for yachts and our mission to navigate excellence and anchor trust in the boating industry.
I'd like to just quickly start, and before we get into talking about branching Blue Top into the yachting industry, Arno, what were your initial thoughts when I first mentioned branding Blue Top Yachting? Because I know that it was completely out of the blue. I didn't really give you any intro to that. I kind of just threw it to you and expected it to carry.
Honestly, I was super excited. It was a new opportunity to expand in a completely different field. We were always starting Blue Top as adrenaline junkies, sharing our stories on the water, having fun, rafting up, going out and jumping waves. But this was an opportunity to expand more into the professional world of maritime business. And I think that we were genuinely set up for success in it, seeing as we developed so many connections from how Blue Top started and where it has gone already before we expanded into yachting. I think that we were set up very well for that, and it was bound to happen. BTL started as an accident, fun and games, wrapped ups, dancing, tubing, and I'm so excited to watch it grow into something more and share our love for boating with others and help make boating more accessible.
I totally agree with that. Being able to share our passion with other people, it's so incredible, especially because when you moved away, it was hard, but we both ultimately decided to keep Blue Top going. I know that I was kind of iffy on that. I didn't know how we would be able to get content and everything, but we still took it and we still ran with it. And Blue Top Yachting, starting that, gave me my own opportunity to expand into, like you said, the professional side. So it's like my own version of our brand together, and you still helped me so much with that, and I couldn't do any of this without you. I remember when I first started BTY, and I was so excited when it actually started to gain traction. I remember honestly getting my first follower, and I sent you a picture. I was so excited. I know that we followed that account on all of our accounts, but my first actual follower that was not any of our accounts, I was so excited.
That was the start of something new. We saw how BTL grew and seeing that we can expand into a new industry and turn this into something good and help others experience a love that we have for boating. That's where it all started, and it's so nice to see that other people want to support us.
This is kind of just the beginning. I don't have a plan for this. Right now, I'm a broker, but who knows? Maybe we'll start a marina or we'll offer mechanic services or yacht management. This is genuinely just the beginning, and it's going to be such an adventure with this just having been maybe a year of me being a broker and a couple months of BTY. This is just the beginning.
But we've seen how big Blue Top has grown. I think we were coined the Blue Top Legends 3 years ago.
2021.
It's grown into something so much bigger than what I could have ever thought of. And this has grown worldwide. We have followers all over the country, supporters always messaging us from the United Kingdom, Canada, Japan. And it's gone worldwide. It's just so incredible to see. I'm excited to help expand Blue Top Legend to offer those services that Blue Top Yachting is.
Yeah, and we recently expanded to offer maritime marketing services, which that will be in its own episode. I know that our main goal is to really offer the best to our clients. I would personally only sell boats that I would buy myself, and I would only recommend that someone buys boats that I would buy myself. This is all about being honest. It's so difficult being in an industry of sales because you have to put yourself in your client's shoes and you really have to have a love for what you do. Every single client that I have sold a boat to or worked with in some aspect, whether it has been for our marketing services or selling their boat or helping them buy a boat, they have genuinely said to me that they see my love and my passion for this industry. And I know that you have gotten the same thing. Without our love for what we do, none of this would be possible. We love every aspect of this industry. I'm talking the highs, the lows, the mediums, every part of it. I love to meet people. I love to go on new boats, see, try on new things, go to every boat show. Whether it be a 15, 20-hour day, it doesn't matter. I love it.
Well, I think that's what's really contributed to the young success of Blue Top Yachting because, like you said, it's the honesty and it's the passion that you have, not selling boats that you wouldn't want yourself, not encouraging others to buy boats that you wouldn't want yourself. It's that level of honesty and experience in the industry by being in the industry and growing up in the industry that I think has helped you grow so quickly and helped establish such an incredible level of trust between you and your clients. I've seen it, whether it's in the reviews I read of Blue Top Yachting or the DMs that I get on Blue Top Legend about Blue Top Yachting or just the comments on your Instagram. It's so sweet to see. It genuinely is because you are so passionate about the industry and it's so amazing to see. It's incredible to witness how much it's grown because of that and how much your passion shines through your work.
Thank you, number one. Number two, I technically do owe it all to you because you taught me the importance of personal branding. Like we said in episode one, I did not do the Blue Top Instagram at all, but I watched you take that quite literally from zero to over 30,000. Our impressions are in the hundreds of thousands or millions. I honestly have no idea. You know more than I do. To watch that grow to such an incredible, incredible worldwide platform, that really inspired me to start Blue Top Yachting because who knows, maybe one day that platform, whether it be our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, maybe it'll reach someone that needs to buy or sell a boat. And I personally know it has because people have messaged you across Florida, across the states, and I sold a sailboat a couple of states north. Our platform is already getting us so much reach, and to be able to share this passion that we have, it's so incredible to be able to love what you do, show everybody that you love what you do. It's amazing.
Kind of jumping off that mention of passion, you've been so passionate about boats since the minute we started Blue Top, and really even before that, seeing as we kind of grew up on the water. Our dad had a boat, then he got another one. We weren't really big on that, but especially once Blue Top started, what inspired you to take that passion for boating and the water and turn it into something bigger like Blue Top Yachting?
Oh, I had no plan. I still kind of have no plan. I'm just going with the flow. Blue Top started when we were 16. Crazy to think about. I know we're 19 now. Basically, the minute that Blue Top started and we really started to gain traction with our platform and the Wavy Boats platform, I was approached by a brokerage and I did not think much of it. I was 16. You have to be 18 to become a licensed broker. So a couple years went by. I completely forgot about it. I was focused on having fun, growing our Blue Top Legend platform, diving in the ocean, trying to use our platform for as much good as we could. Then, I think on my 18th birthday, actually, I got a phone call. They said, listen, we submitted your paperwork. All we need is a signature, and then you're a broker for us. So I said, what? And I was so confused. And they said, we already submitted your paperwork, so sign here and you're going to be a broker. I remember my application took so long for the state to process. At the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show is when they actually said that I was officially a licensed broker. In January was when I really started to take it seriously, and this year has been such a blessing already for my career. This is just the beginning. To think that this all came from nothing, I didn't think anything of it. Figured I would hop into it out of nowhere and see what happened, but it turned into something so beautiful.
I remember when you told me about that application being accepted at
You were the
Flibs.
first person I told.
You were so excited though, and it was so incredible to see because I always knew that this would be something bigger, but you're definitely more passionate about the technical aspects of boating. And I'm just here to enjoy the ride, not fall off the boat, maybe help with our social media a little
Right.
bit. You didn't really know where it was going to go, and you took that leap of faith, and that I think just made it even more special because we had no connections in the yachting industry. We were just two little girls that went out and hopped a wave one time and got a little bit of attention for it. But now we're turning that into something good and helping other people experience the joy in boating and helping make boating more accessible. Now, Sophia helps people regardless of their budget, regardless of the boat that they want or the state that they're in. She helps them find their dream boat, and that also goes for the buyers. She helps buyers, sell boats and buy their own dream boats again. And it's amazing to see because now it's made the industry so much more accessible, and she gets to turn her passion into a lifestyle. It's
That's what
amazing.
we get to do. We get to create content specifically how we would want that content to be and to actually watch it shine. Because I saw so many brands that were specifically tailored to advertising other brokers' boats. So I figured, why not do it all? You are so good at getting content and putting it together. If I simply film the videos and my walkthroughs and I just send it to you, you tell me when to post it, you tell me how to post it, you tell me what platforms at what times. That has added so much value to my clients. I text my clients every week updates on their boats to be able to send them an update every week and also say, "Oh yeah, by the way, the walkthrough that we posted reached X amount of people." I couldn't do that without you because I wouldn't have a platform without you.
I do think that's also what makes it so unique because now you do have already an established platform while you're also working to build up the Blue Top Yachting platform, and that's allowed you to reach so many people, but also add this unique aspect where you could just post your clients' boats on our platform and help them get more views because you never know. One of our followers might be looking for that exact boat, and that has happened a couple of times. We've had people comment and say, "Hey, can I get some more information?" And the next few days, the contracts are signed and that boat is sold.
It's so incredible to see because this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. For someone to simply message you on Blue Top Legend and it turned into a sale a couple of days later, that goes to show you how far our reach is and how many people we're impacting. Whether it be for Blue Top Yachting or actually using our Blue Top Legend platform for good, such as promoting an ocean cleanup or sustainable brands. It goes to show that we have such an impact on the world, and this is just the beginning, and we need to use everything that we have for good. Enough about that. I know that I focus a lot on sales and partnerships, but I really want to emphasize the importance of building trust and credibility in this industry. As a newer brand, it can be hard for us, but we really took a leap and our teamwork has gone so far.
On that topic, actually, I do want to take a minute. What was the first step that you took to establish Blue Top Yachting as a trusted name in the industry? Because, like you said, there are so many brokers and brokerages out there. What would you say is the thing that sets Blue Top Yachting apart from all of the other players in the industry?
I know you and I were actually talking about this morning. When you message BTL or BTY, you're messaging us. You're not messaging a social media manager. You're talking directly to us, whether it be Ariana or me. Well, technically Ariana because she tells me everything. So if you message us on the BTL platform, you'll be talking to her, which is where we get most of our business from. We genuinely enjoy the entire aspect of running this brand. Whether it be getting the content, putting it together, watching how our audience responds, every single part of this is like a journey. And trust means everything. As I said, I'm in sales. So our whole slogan at Blue Top Yachting is navigating excellence, anchoring trust. That reflects our core values. We desire nothing more than to offer the most premium service for our clients, provide them the utmost value. When they see the listing for the first time, I want them to say, "Oh my gosh, these pictures are incredible." When they see the video for the first time, I want them to say, "Nobody else could have done this."
I love that, and it's been so incredible to watch, especially seeing as someone that does manage the social media. I saw you grow from 0 followers to what you are now, and regardless of followers, I've seen the people that you've helped, I've heard the stories. It's all a full circle moment. It makes me so happy to think about the fact that we can help other people enjoy boating and get a boat, even though sometimes it could feel inaccessible or feel like a huge leap. I'm so happy that I get to witness all of this firsthand. With all of that being said, what do you think the main goal, or even just a couple of little goals are for Blue Top Yachting going into the future?
Expanding our services. Our goal is to be worldwide, build a stronger clientele, bring more clients into this industry, more boaters into this world. Relationships are the most important value. We're in sales. You have to be honest, you have to be trustworthy, and you have to have a relationship with each individual client. You have to know their boat like the back of your hand. If a buyer comes to you and asks a question and you don't know that question, be honest. Tell them you don't know the answer.
I completely agree. Exactly, because it introduces this sense of being human. You can't possibly know everything. You just don't. That's not honest. It's fake. It doesn't establish that sense of trust because you're not being honest with yourself or the client. And yes, Sophia's super knowledgeable about boats, but she may not know everything. To be honest, I haven't come across something she doesn't know, but I also don't know much about boats, so I can't ask a crazy question. Who knows? She might not know anything, but I know and I trust in the fact that she would be honest. But given that, if she didn't know something, I know that she would research her butt off for hours to find the most trusted answer and be able to give her clients the most information regarding that question. And that's, I think, what sets her apart from other people.
There have been times where I have not known the answer, and I straight up told the client, I said, listen, I don't know the answer to that question, but give me 1 second and then I'll find it. And I simply go, I look through the listing because I have all the information in there. Something as simple as the bridge clearance on a yacht. I don't always have that off the top of my head, but as long as I give them accurate information, that's how I know. It's building the relationship, focusing on providing the utmost value to them because let's be honest, I want to talk to them for the rest of my life. They're my new friends. Maybe we'll be boating together in the future. It's a new connection and every connection counts.
Yes, preach. I love that. Life is honestly all about making connections, whether it's business connections, friends, anything. It can all count as a connection. It never hurts to make new connections. What is the first piece of advice that you would give to someone looking to purchase a boat, whether they are seasoned or a new boater?
Clearly define your purpose and your priorities for the boat. Ask yourself what you'll use it for, where you'll be boating, how many people you plan to take on board. If you have a clear vision of your needs, it will help you avoid buyer's remorse because I have people that have submitted offers on boats and they never sent the escrow. And if we don't have escrow, we don't have a deal. So I get it. That's buyer's remorse. And you know what? That's totally fine. You don't have to jump into anything. I get it. The adrenaline of buying a boat can be fun and exciting, but that's what it should be. It shouldn't be a decision that you make on a split second. No, you should think about it. Align other factors like your budget, your size, potential maintenance costs, and resale value only after you clearly define your purpose.
And I again think that's what makes you and Blue Top Yachting so special because you're so knowledgeable about it all. Whether someone comes to you like a seasoned boater and they know exactly what they want, they know the hull size, they know what they're going to use it for, any information that you might need to help them find their dream boat, you are also there, and I've seen it, I've witnessed it, to help people that have never even been on a boat figure out what they're going to use the boat for, where they'll be boating, how many people they want to take on the boat. That information to someone that's not in the industry or hasn't stepped on a boat, it could be a lot to handle. And honestly, it's hard to find information on sometimes. So having someone knowledgeable in the industry like Sophia and working with Blue Top Yachting is such a cheat code because you basically have a walking encyclopedia of anything boating. She is so knowledgeable about the industry, and it's so nice to have someone that knows all of that because you could ask any questions. Even if you're new and you don't know what you're talking about, she can help you narrow it down and help you find your dream boat.
Even if you're not looking for a vote, message us. Message BTL or BTY. Ask us
You
a
never know
question.
what's gonna come across.
Exactly.
I have witnessed it. You've had so many incredible sales so far. What has been your favorite sale and your most memorable experience with Blue Top Yachting so far?
Actually, my most recent sale, a brand new 2025 Seahorn Ultra 265 SE. That client and I went through a lot together. Let's just say that. We looked at a couple boats prior, he saw a couple boats, but we never really found anything that really wowed him, which is so important. If you find your dream boat, like we did when we stepped on Blue Top, you just feel something in your heart and your soul, as weird it is to say, you feel something. He never felt that. So we were walking through FLIBS, the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, a couple months ago, and we found this boat. I took him actually everywhere. I took him to Sea Chaser, Sea Hunt, Sea Fox, Tidewater. We went everywhere. We even looked at a Robalo, but that was way out of the budget. And then we came to sea hunt and found this boat. Now, we were initially looking at a 27, but we looked at the Sea Hunt Ultra 265 and he said, "Sophia, I think this is the boat." And I knew, I saw it in his eyes. His eyes were glowing. So we walked through the boat. Then we decided to custom build it because he wants to start a fishing charter. That's his main goal. So as long as he can do that, as long as I can help him do that, I'm happy.
I think that's such a cute story. You really get to witness firsthand the joy that boating can bring to people. It's so amazing to hear these stories, even if I don't get to witness them because I am obviously away for a lot of these moments. But I do get to be behind the scenes and hear the stories, hear people message me. It's so adorable and it brings me such joy to hear these little things. I love that story.
Keep in mind that every connection for me is a connection for you. I absolutely love my clients. My clients absolutely love you, even though they've never met you. I have a soul tie with each and every one of them, and every experience is so unique. I get to meet so many incredible people in this industry. Him specifically, he wants to start a fishing charter in the Keys, and he did invite both of us down there whenever we want, so we're both more than welcome. How would you describe our vision for Blue Top as a whole in one sentence? If you had one sentence, a couple of words, what would your vision be?
Our vision for Blue Top Legend, because obviously I can't speak for Blue Top Yachting, would be to encourage others to respect our waterways while also using nature for fun, because nature is here for us to enjoy and we should be enjoying it. Sometimes people lose sight of that and they start introducing things like drinking and drugs. And for something as incredible as nature could be, as the water, it's already there. It's there for us to enjoy. We have boats, especially if you have access to a boat. I understand some people don't due to financial reasons or whatever it might be. Whether you go to the beach or you have a boat and you could go on the water or anything outside, nature is there for us to enjoy. And I think that people need to take advantage of that. We can't destroy it. We need to respect nature and use it to our advantage. But in order to do that, we also have to protect it.
I could not agree more, and I think actually that that would describe our vision for Blue Top as a whole, to share our love for boating.
While obviously encouraging people to maintain respect for our waterways. We've done, I think, 2 or 3 Lake Boca cleanups with 4Ocean, which is a very large cleanup organization. They clean up all over the world, our waterways, and it was such an amazing experience. The amount of trash that we found in a very small lake. We didn't obviously swim the whole lake, that's a large amount. We swam quite a large bit of it though. We found, I think it was some crazy number, 400 pounds of trash, given there was a tire that we did pick up with the help of 4Ocean's founder, which more than likely weighed a large amount. We do have a couple of reels if you guys want to go check those out on Instagram. We have so many reels you could see the nasty things that we picked up. And obviously, some people might drop a hair tie or end up dropping something, sunglasses, when it's super high tide, they can't find it. That's okay. I'm sure someone else will want that. But we found trash and it was water bottles and a lot of beer cans. It's stuff that is completely avoidable if you have a very small amount of respect even for our water.
I agree. Alex with 4Ocean is so amazing, and it was such an incredible experience to meet him and to actually be able to clean up Lake Boca, something that we go to every weekend. We would have never imagined the amount of trash that we found. Keep in mind, we were diving every crevice of that lake. The amount of plastic that we found is insane. Our whole goal is to share our love for boating, and that spreads to Blue Top Yachting. We want to take over the maritime marketing scene, do it all, whether it be drone photography, videography, exploring, sea trials, everything. Our whole goal is to make the sale stress-free for buyers and sellers so that everyone can enjoy the water no matter your budget.
That is the best. I love it. And just like everyone probably sees in our videos, we genuinely have the time of our lives every time we step out on that water. It's amazing to be able to help people now enjoy that as well. With all that being said, that's it for this episode of the Blue Top Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. We loved having you on board.
Make sure to follow us on social media for more behind the scenes moments and updates from both Blue Top Legend and Blue Top Yachting. And remember, we're all about navigating excellence and anchoring trust.
Don't forget to keep that throttle pinned.
And as always, don't touch my throttle. We'll see you guys next
See you
time.
next time.